Hello and welcome to my back terrace. It's trying to be summer here, but there have been a few rain showers. I think we've got one coming in, so I'll quickly try and get this video recorded. I wanted to talk a little bit about communication and communication of change. This has come up in a couple of conversations I've had in the last few days. So what do we need to do? What are some of the things that we need to think about when we are doing some communication on this? Obviously, we've got to let people know what's being changed. We've got to let them know who's being affected. Why is really important, so that people have a lower resistance to change. The more people understand, the more on board they are likely to be, and also when it's going to happen. I've talked in a previous video about doing this as an iterative process. It's not always possible, let's be honest. Sometimes you've got to go with a big bang approach, and if that's the case, then you need to let people know what's happening, and if it's iterative, you've got to let them know all the different time frames. How do you do this? Email is an obvious one, but do we really read all our emails? I don't think we do anymore. There's just too many of them around. So use your internal chat system, Slack or whatever you have. If you have an intranet, put some information on there. If you use Confluence, put information on there. You can go mad, do whatever you like. Think up things. I've seen banners put in offices. I've seen balloons put up. I've seen launch parties done. I've seen people put it all onto a t-shirt so that it's a sort of summary or a headline of what's going to happen. There's really whatever you want to do, and there's no way to overdo this, to over communicate. If you get to the point where people are going, I know already, I know what's happening, that's great, you've probably got it about right, because otherwise people are just going to forget it's going to happen. As I've always said, if you are going through a change and you are working on some stuff, you want some help, please get in touch. Always happy to have a conversation, because if we aren't talking about problems, we're never going to fix them.